Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Tannehill's Dolphins going up against Romo's Cowboys. Now let's get you out to Sun Life Stadium where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the preseason's rolling along here as we join you from Sun Life Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Dan Bailey has it teed up for the opening kickoff. They'll mark him at the 40. He was a wide receiver his first 2 years at Texas A&M before being switched back to his original position of quarterback. Ryan Tannehill now ready to make his debut.
I think when you talk about Ryan Tannehill, there's not one thing that jumps out at you that is great, but he does a lot of things really good. Throws the football with accuracy, has decent arm strength, and also can move around pretty well.
Offense lines up here. First and 10.
Muscles through the defender. Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. To the ground. Space to work. That brings the play to an end. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. First down at the 42. Tannehill gives it up. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. That picks up 11.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. First and 10. The Dolphins will run it again. Running room. That's a gain of 7.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here. Second down, 3 to go.
Takes it again. And that's a gain of 13.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
First down here after the run. The Dolphins come out in a jumbo set. Miller's handed the football
And pick up about 4.
As we set now the defense, it'll be calling on a number of times today. Cornerback Brandon Carr.
Yeah, when they picked up Brandon Carr, this Cowboy defense in free agency, he is not disappointed. He's made some big plays, won games by covering the other team's best receiver. He is an awesome defensive back.
Offense lines up here. Takes another handoff.
Trying to find an opening to the right.
Smith's there to make the stop. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards.
And so now they'll bring out Jones to punt. First down here. The Cowboys lined up in the nickel. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. And there's Clay. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Tannehill from the gun. Tannehill connects with Hartline.
He stacked up at that point.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. From the gun, Tannehill.
He'll fire it out to the left. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 45. Taking it up the middle. Nice tackle.
The Dolphins offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Tannehill to Hartline.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. They bring in the extra tight end. Midway through the first. Throws to the right. And Tannehill's pass goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Offense lines up here. The Dolphins take it from the 23. Complete to Wallace. Gains 15.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Offense lines up here. So 1st and goal to go. The give out of the eye. In on the stop.
The Dolphins won't be happy with the results of that play. They run it once they get into the red zone, and it does not fool the defense. They get overpowered, and they get a short gain.
And here we have 2nd down. Offense lines up here. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
The defense is fired up right here, aren't they? They know it's 3rd and goal. This game is close. They make a stop here. That is big time for their football team.
The line of scrimmage right at the 9. The Cowboys come out in the nickel. Third and goal from the 9. Play fake. Breaks out of that one. The flag is out as the play continues. And sailing out of bounds. Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see, quarterback way past the line of scrimmage. Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
So now they'll bring out Jones to punt. Going to try his luck here.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They're loaded up in the full house formation. Gets the handle here. Breaks free. Breaks the tackle. Gains 16.
The Dolphins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Split backfield here. The give. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. Brought down at the 29.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
First down here after the run. Tannehill's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Breaks at the tackle. Secures it with two hands. And Wallace brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
That's second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Second down and 4. And Wallace got it. First down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Wide receivers are bunched up. Tosses the football. Gains maybe 5.
The Dolphins, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Second and goal from the 5. Reaching. That's a touchdown.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
They're in punting formation. The Cowboys get to it first and will down the punt. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Complete to Wallace. Carves in on the tackle.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
It's now 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff, middle, and he is brought down at the 45-yard line. 1 quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. Memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.